Breaking news with an added guest now. She was at today's immigration meeting at the White House. It's a big issue for her constituents. She's from Arizona. Her House district spans a large part of the border with Mexico. Welcome, Republican Congresswoman Martha McSally of Arizona. Wow, that was quite a peel back the curtain and watch you guys hash it out. First of all, the #1 takeaway for you, for the American people, is what?
Well, it was a very constructive meeting, Harris. I'm glad that I was a part of it. I appreciate the president bringing everybody together, both House and Senate, Democrats and Republicans. And after the media left, we got down to more debates and discussions, and we've left with a broad agreement of narrowing the topics for the negotiations that will continue on 4 areas. The first is DACA, the second is border security, the third is chain migration, and the fourth is the visa lottery system. This is not all of what many of us are looking for, but for the scope of what we're addressing here, that's the 4 topics that were agreed to by everybody, and we're going to move forward as early as tomorrow with subsequent meetings to negotiate the details of each of those areas.
All right. The president recognized you and 3 others, Republicans, who've been working with you on an immigration bill that he said he's excited to see roll out. What can you tell me now, and when will we see it in completion?
Thanks, Harris. We've been working on this tirelessly for the last 4 months together, and we expect to be dropping it as early as tomorrow. And we believe, again, if you look at, on the one side, you see the Democrats are asking for the DREAM Act or nothing. That's a non-starter. I think most Republicans are willing to have the conversation about DACA recipients, but we've got to make sure that we secure our border and that we don't end up in a situation where we have 800,000 more DACA recipients in 1, 2, 5 years from now. So these are very reasonable requests that are going to be in our bill that are addressing public safety issues like sanctuary cities, strong border security, also the chain migration, visa lottery, and some tweaks to asylum reform, unaccompanied minor reform. Those types of things are going to be in our bill. And this is, again, us showing that we're willing to be reasonable and address this issue, but we've got to address the root causes as to why we have this issue in the first place.
We are going to have to let you go, but before I do, the president let you kind of put forth your ideas for the military and wanting to shore them up. You made the point that should not be bipartisan. With just a few seconds left, your thoughts?
I believe that the other side should not be holding the funding of our military hostage to these issues. DACA deadline is March 5th. The government funding is January 19th. And our military needs certainty for spending so that they have the equipment and the training that they need. And we should not be holding that hostage to these discussions. So let's negotiate in good faith, but let's not hurt our military and play politics with them.
What a meeting. Congresswoman McSally of Arizona, thank you for stepping out on the White House lawn to bring us the details. Harris.